The Hokies take the field in this electric Enter Sandman entrance. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, Dave Powell, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
It's the best entrance in college football, particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. The Hokies ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bobcats offense will take the field first. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Banks. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll pull it down and run. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Virginia Tech's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turn on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Perkins. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Hokies are flying down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Using his legs, it's Perkins. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium, and take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd rolling at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Bobcats want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's John. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Sandman entered earlier, and They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Bobcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution. Picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. The official says no good, and they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. New set of downs after the completion. Running inside. It's Perkins. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Run in the red zone, it's Perkins. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got him. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Got enough for the 1st. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Here comes the offense on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Banks. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, we don't need to complicate this. This is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Got rid of it just in time.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got the quick pass. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Banks. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. Back to the ground with the running back. Got some room in into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Grabs it in the middle.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Quarterback now breaking the field. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Perkins. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Firing to the right, complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. He's at the 22. And the Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch them.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Right back to the well. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in the game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give. Running into the open space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out when they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. And he'll need to show off some leg strength 58 yards out and trying to bend it in from the right side. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. The Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his spot. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Off play action on first down. Quarterback moving. What he possibly could have been thinking there to line up all the way back in the end zone and taking a safety. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Got a little space. Makes it past the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they give it to the back. Maybe a crease. And he scores! Touchdown, Hokies! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
He's got it. One try is good as they build on this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And his passing game, they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football. But this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, some way.
Throws to the wideout. He's got him this time. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A little screen to the running back. Runs through a man, and he might have space. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they've got to count this thing.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just... He gets a hand on it.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up the day, man. You've been getting beat all over the place. You're trying to make the score a little bit closer, maybe fight back in, maybe get competitive. But even your field goal unit isn't performing well. It's just not your day, dog.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll try it again. Past the 45. Got a little grass. He's at the touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Banks. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the left side. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Headed to the 4th, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll.
What are we doing?
And they keep the drive alive. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Banks. Maybe some room here. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Banks. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Beck's going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
And after getting that completion, they've now set up 4th and goal. This is a play they need to make. It's the 4th quarter. They're down a couple of possessions. You have to come up with a touchdown here. You need to dial up your best play possible.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll run it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Right on the money. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. Offense now set up an easy position to get a score.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
And there's so many targets to focus on, so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. The give from the gun. Surge to head for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. He's at the... all the way back. Touchdown, Hokies.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Fires one high and deep. Snatches it on the right.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to... there he goes. Oh, what a cut. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They want to throw it. Floats it out in space. Touchdown, Texas State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Hey, man, I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man on the right. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the route is on.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is really impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. It's a draw. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. He's taking a deep shot. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. At the 35, he's open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. So you have to be able to run.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter in maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Stepping to the right. He's got his man. Snowed under by the defense. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
This has been a